Right. It's been a long fucking time since I actually streamed. Don't really have any particularly good excuses. It was more just I kind of burnt myself out in conjunction with having a bunch of like social stuff on after the last stream. And then I was exhausted and had Christmas to deal with. And the period before Christmas, which has like four different birthdays for various members of my family. So that kind of just sort of completely overwrote everything, and I've only really now just finally, yeah, basically, yeah, I've only really now just finally had the spoons to do it again. But I hopefully, well, I'm gonna do what I can to at least finish this by the end of the year, and then we'll see where I go from there. And I believe, need to remember how any of this shit works, because it's a long time. I believe I remember bouncing off some of the side quests. Let's see. I remember trying to do that one. I had done that one and it was awkward, I remember that. That's going to take a long time. I remember that was the one that I found really rough because that was trying to take out that anchor. So I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm mostly just gonna continue with the main thing for now. I think, and then I might come back to those two later. I believe the jukebox was a DLC. I want to say. I think. It's one of the ones that was not quite a big DLC update, but so I'll probably put that one on like the back burner for a minute or two, I think. But either way, I think we'll continue with the actual main plot because I want to actually make some progress. Yeah. I've got to take me a minute to rig back the It's the shatter, isn't it? Can I spin and shatter? Yes. Somewhere. Say hi to your friend. Field. There we go. I don't know what everything is. So X is change weapon, Y is melee, E is dodge, A is jump, and hold A is float. Shield. How many of these guys are there? There's more stairs. full on weapon mods. Ooh, boy, okay, some of these I need to get rid of. I'm gonna clear out a load of these tier 2s. Because they are not gonna be remotely helpful to me at all. Second. There we go. So, where on earth even is the Prime Candidate Program? I do not remember where it is. Ah, it's in this direction then. Oh, that was my, what's the one I had as a friend died?
Bring like checkers or anything, did you?
Any active duty security personnel found engaging in non-sanctioned leisure activity.
Open the threshold.
Just said no.
So I need to try and figure out what it is I want to play after this one. Might go back and play Half-Life, because it's been one I've been meaning to go through. So, what's this? Worthless. Somewhere in this direction. Prime Candidate Program. Okay, here we go. Here? What do you got for us?
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight. A slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power. An ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out of the office. It was always an obfuscated, classified top secret operation.
There we go.
So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
Gotta find somewhere to actually get the subtitles to appear. Oh, there we go. I believe there is an item over here for me to get. Yeah, what have you got for me? Grouping efficiency. Ooh, what are you? That's going to prove its accuracy. Might keep grip on actually, so I've got the headshot damage on it. %63% headshot damage. Versus, we'll go for that one, I think. So that was the one I just got. I don't think this is the place we're meant to be. No, it's somewhere up here. Is it through here? Yes, this looks like it. Checking if there's anything in here that's useful. Yes. What have we got? What is this? Self-reflection. Locate the mirror in synchronicity. Huh. We'll do that after this one. Mirror supplement, so this will be the one we're going to be going to find in a minute. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise in disappearances in blank, Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in a local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. We certify that the case of Mrs. Blank was shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. A fixation with the family looking glass is noteworthy, though not uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Mrs. Carver is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until her affliction has passed. Okay, that's nice of them. That's sarcasm, by the way. Through here. I'll go through this.
To find new prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
I believe Jesse's brother was P6, I believe. So, what do you got for us? What do you got?
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone, casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife.
Yeah, he's got history, it seems.
We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now.
That poor guy.
And the prime candidates are our future. There are two, P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
Healing him. Got him! This thing can shoot through the shields if I remember correctly. He is wrapped. Alright, what's in the shelter? More of them thought. Okay. Did have a look so I can build those at some point. Oh, it's trippy. What was this? Was this just a different floor or side room? Okay. Transit core, turntable, ordinary, or prime candle. Where exactly am I? What is the area? I bet that's going to be me. I bet progress is through the swirly corridor. This should be back into the... That leads me back through, yeah. Closed cases, eh?
Step into the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but don't touch and don't scream much. Let's join the Threshold Kids. Let's join the Threshold Kids.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
What?
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
Extrasensory perception.
ESP?
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg?
Telekinesis.
So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
There's the director's chair.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair?
Everyone wants the big chair, Meg!
That's why we're all here. Use those
You're
brains
alert.
to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
What a great thing to show a child. They're really fucking shit parents here. Okay, summary, which... what I'm gonna read. Actually, no, Bright Falls is... Is that Bright Falls? I think that's the Alan Wake one, isn't it? Yeah. A confirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, Washington, I believe that one is, resulted in a fictional story written by author Alan Wake, creating an awe in which reality is altered to match that of the story, but only locally and for a limited time. Event response Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September the 13th, 2010 by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker, C. Blank, that an OR event was taking place at Bright Falls, WA. Refers to events investigated in 1970, 1976 and 1978. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent on behalf of the Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who was the current sheriff of Bright Falls. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted, refer to the 1970 blank, Thomas Zane. I'm not going through all of those. Alan Wake was believed to blank investigator. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possibly object of power, that blank missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search. Yeah, so that's the because this universe is now linked to Alan Wake, I believe. He's 6.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things. Finding the projector will.
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6. And the sister as well, once we catch up with her. But the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name. It's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Grief. Transcript of conversation, subject Dylan Faden, for review by Dr. Darling. Note, subject was alone during this outburst. DF. You again? I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything? Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore, and I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch. I will dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Subject repeated the phrase fuck off numerous times before being sedated. I'm assuming he's thinking about, see. Victim autopsy. So this would be Roberts, Agent Killjoy Blank, involving Blank, codename P6. Autopsy findings. Blunt force injuries of the head and neck, extensive trauma to the abdominal regions, lacerations and contusions of the upper and lower torso, fracture of the spinal cord between L1 and L2 vertebrae, avulsion fracture of the 3rd through 10th ribs, left and right, blunt force injuries to the extremities, abrasions, lacerations, contusions on the extremities, dislocation of the left and right elbow, dislocations of the left and right knee. After examination, he determined to be that the cause of death was the internal bleed of the cord when Blank was in grief. So he's psychically blasted this guy. E7, that would be.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Outfits candidate E7.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
It's just where they're following her around by the looks of it.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found this light projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
This light projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
Ooh, Hawks. Hello. Let's go look down this. Let's have a little go down this sort of. See how far I can get down here. No, it's twisted. I have actually modelled the environment. This is. That is actually really disoriented. Good grief.
God, the only thing creepier than one mannequin is a few dozen of the damn things.
Okay. I don't entirely know what it was I did here. Right, full supplement. Alice Wake, Mr. Wick's wife, was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of blank memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during this manifestation. Notable individuals still missing from the Bright Falls event are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, Dr. Emil Hartman referred to the creator's dilemma and the far role, the Golden Lake Lodge. He was like the doctor, I believe, who had like a sort of like wellness retreat, if I remember correctly. It's been a minute since I played Alan Wake. Bureau researchers believe this event was the result of a forceful perception of subject reality stemming from Mr. Wake overlapping our own. It has been flagged as a potential power utilitarian. See Probe Candidate Program File for more details. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press in New York and Olympia. Editors interviewed Clay Stewart and suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. A monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any further activity. Okay. Is this meant to do anything? Or just make everything a bit creepier? Rows. They've all... I'm getting goosebumps looking at them. Did they turn to face me? Yeah, they all turn to face you. So they're facing there. I spin around. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. The tingles. Huh?
New Bureau policy. No more mannequins.
Oh, so that's what that was. No, TV, don't turn off. I need you. I need you as my second monitor. There we go. Knocking stuff off. Great. There we go. Don't want to damage my capture device. We'll need that at some point. Right. Let's keep going then, I believe. Yeah.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Launch for personal mods, eh? Oh, I bet I've got a lot, yeah.